How's it going, people? How's it going? Episode 10 of the Bobaleeky, man. We made it to 10. It's I feel like it's a cause for celebration because I don't think I've made it this far doing something in a long time. So I'm hyped. I'm excited. I hope you guys keep tagging along. I hope you guys are enjoying it, man. But it's Tuesday. I hope everybody's enjoying it. I trying to think what's been going on with me, man. All right, I'm gonna be real. I've been vaping again. I've been vaping. I mean, I'll look at this as kind of therapy right now. I've been vaping. That's pretty much it. I mean, I've been vaping. In the morning time, it's one of those things that like I like it in the morning. It gets me up, it gets me moving when I wake up and I don't want to get out of bed. I take a quick hit of this vape and it just gets my extremities excited. It gets some positive. It gets some wanting to seize the day. So I take it. And I don't know, there's just something about it. There's just something about the way it makes you feel, man, in the morning time. It's mostly the morning. Like I'll be hitting it throughout the day, but it's mostly that morning time that it really gets me. And I know it's like it's Satan's gas. It's Satan's exhale. I know that it's not good, but God, it's good. God, it's good. But the one thing that I don't like about it, I will say right now, is that it does make me look like that I'm into men. And not that there's anything wrong with being into men, but I noticed that like when I be hitting this thing, it looks like I like guys. And because, it's a hot pink vape. It's like a watermelon, so it's pink. So it's like I can't really be hitting that thing outside. So I think that kind of is going to make me have to get rid of it. So it makes me kind of like look like I like dudes. I'm not really into that. Again, nothing wrong with it. That's just not me. But so I might be getting rid of it because of that, man. I just got to get off it. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I guess what I've been thinking about this past couple of days, I just saw you guys on Sunday. I think I've just been thinking about like, man, like I feel like I'm just a little girl. Like I feel like that's who I am. I feel like that's what I am deep down. Like I want to be a guy. I want to be a man. And I don't know if anybody else struggles with that, but I feel like that's kind of what my struggle with the women has been. Struggle with girls. I feel like I'm just kind of viewed as this little boy, little girl type, right? And I feel like that's kind of what my struggle is in it, is that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want to be that type that like when you know what I mean? Like like with my friends, there's a couple of my friends that, you be in a room and then your hair starts to stand up and you're like, oh God, oh my God, there's a man in here. I feel a man. Just men is running through me, right? It's just like you know what I mean? It's just you feel that shit and then you turn around and your friend walked in. It's just that energy of a man. And it's like it's just that type of vibe, right? And it's like I don't know if that's something that's just natural or if that's something that you can develop, if it takes a little bit of training for it, but I would like to have that a little bit. At the same time, I don't want it to be fake either because there's a lot of guys out there that I'm like, yeah, you're jacked and yeah, you act like a guy, but clearly you are insecure. Clearly you kind of got something. You kind of got a problem going on below the belt, right? You kind of got you kind of got a little bit of, not much going on. Right, not much is going on. Right, you got a pistachio living in your Fruit of the Looms. Like that's kind of what it's like, right, with those guys. So I don't want to give off that energy of I'm trying to overcorrect because of another biological problem. And so with that, I don't want to do, but I want to also have a little bit of a manly energy, man. And maybe this is all in my head. I don't know if anybody else feels this way. I don't feel like a man. And it's like I don't feel like a protector. I feel like I can't protect my girl, and I think that's kind of sometimes what makes me struggle with like women and committing to somebody and building something with somebody, because it's like I might be good at first, but like she's gonna realize that I'm not the protector. You know what I mean? She realizes like I'm not Gladiator, dude. I'm not fucking John Cena. I'm not, Peter Parker, you know? And I know he's kind of tiny, but he's Spider-Man though. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of what my struggle is. It's just like feeling like they're not gonna want me because it's like I'm not a man. It's like I just give off these little boy vibes, little girl vibes. And it's like I don't know. I've just been thinking about that. I've been thinking about that these last couple days is just my struggle with that. And it's like, is that something that I'm lying to myself about, or is it like, am I overthinking that, or is that something that I do actually need to work on? Do I need to work on being more manly? But at the same time, sometimes it's things that you can't fix. It's just who you are. I'm not a masculine man. I can't force myself to be masculine. I can be a little bit more manly, but I can't force it though. And I don't know, man. That's kind of been the thing that I'm kind of juggling right now is just like, how can I be a little bit more manly, but also not forcing it? How can I step into, a little bit more, how can I dip my toes in a little bit more testosterone without it being fake, right? Or like I'm trying hard or something. And then it comes off as you're even more of a, I don't know, like a little tard, But I don't know, man. That's been kind of on my mind with girls and stuff. Because I've been thinking about that. Because I've been thinking about like, damn, like I should probably go out and try to get a wife or something. I tried to do it the other day, man. I tried to do it by changing the oil in my car. I brought the car outside. It's like, let's go see if we can meet ourselves a nice little mama out here. So I put the car out in the driveway. I get my little tank top on, and I get underneath the hood. I get my little socket wrench. I got the and I think that sound is really captivates a girl. I think it captivates a woman when she hears a socket wrench going. It's kind of like when a bird hears fucking something. When a dog hears food being dumped in the bowl, when a cat hears you opening up a can. That's what I think girls are like when she hears a socket wrench, when she hears the drill, when she hears a wrench going. It's like, damn, you got Bob the Builder out here building something. And so that's what I was hoping was going to happen. So I'm out there changing the oil. There's times I'm underneath the hood. I'm scrolling my phone and I'm just using the wrench on nothing, just making it make that ticky noise. And we didn't get nothing. We didn't get no takers. We got no bites. But I was even at one point being like, okay, even at this point, because like there's a lot of seniors in my neighborhood. Like I'm talking like not like college seniors. I'm talking like, let me show you my gnome collection. Let me show you my knick-knack collection and stuff like that. Like that type, like let's play goldfish. Like I'm like that type of senior. And at one point I was like, maybe even somebody like that. Like I'll take a sugar mama. I'll take a sugar daddy even. At a certain point I was even like that. I mean, at a certain point I was like, I maybe even if a dog could just run up and give me a nice kiss underneath there. Like just give me something. Give me a little bit of action. I got nothing. The best thing that came out of it is that oil's new. Got new oil in there. That's it. But yeah, man, I mean, maybe I should try to meet him in a more traditional way, like maybe going up to him and talking to him a little bit. Maybe I should do a little bit of that. So, yeah. But again, then I get in that anxiety, though. It's that anxiety. It's not even anxiety about, like, talking to her. It's not even going up to her and talking to her. The problem is, like, what comes afterwards. Let's say I talk to you, and let's say we do get along. Let's say we do have similar interests, and we are both into each other. Then what? And then this is when my negative mindset comes in where I'm like, okay, we date for a little bit. I start to get attached. And then, is there fucking, oh, my bad. Sorry, there's a shadow, I think. I end up getting attached to you. And then like, you realize like, this is a guy that can't take care of me. Just like what I was talking about before. It's just, that's something that I've really been dealing with is like, is that protective. I feel like I can't be the protector, man. I just always be hearing like that's what women want, a man that can protect them. It's like I just don't know if I can do that. So it's like, so in my mind, as effed up as it is and stupid as it is, I'm like, why even try? Because I can't be what she needs me to be. You know. But at the same time, it's like, I can't, that's kind of messed up to even do. It's messed up to put that on every girl, because that's not even the case for every girl. Not every girl's with, like a jacked brother. You got some girls out here. You got some girls out here eloping to string beans and stuff like that, and they love them. So it's like that. I can't say that that's the case for every single one. I think that's just the lie that I've told myself. That's the story that I've created in my mind, and I have to get over that, and I have to realize that that's not real and that's fake. But it's hard, man. But it's hard. It's hard to do it when you've had that belief for so long. But I just have that belief that just like when the day comes, I'll meet somebody and we'll be good, and I'll just like, I'll kind of be reassured that it's going to be okay. It's not like I have to be this huge protector, but that's something that's kind of making me struggle with it right now. That's just not me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a fighter, man. I'm going to love you. If you go out and, you put out your fist, man, I'm going to go in and I'm going to give you a hug. Because I know there's that pain. There's pain in there. When a guy does that, it's because they do it out of pain. I remember at a party one time I did that. I went outside and I went to go take a piss outside, and I hear this dude all the way over at the other end of the parking lot. He's like, "Hey, get the fuck over here. I want to wrestle your ass, you motherfucker." And then I'm like, damn it, because I was in the middle of midstream. And I got nervous because I hear a dude's voice when I'm peeing. I don't like to hear a guy's voice when I got it out. When it's out and it's peeing, I don't want to hear a man's voice. And I heard his voice, so I stopped midstream, and I go and I talk to him for a second. He's all drunk and he's mad at me for some reason. He's like, let's wrestle, bro. Fuck. And I'm like, yo, I stopped him. He starts getting his fist. I'm like, hey. Why are we doing this? Like what's really going on deep in there? Why do you feel the need to do that? And he like stopped. He put his fist down and he looked at me and he's like, no, you're right, bro. I just got this toxic masculinity. And I was like, damn, dude. I was like, let's talk about it. So we talked about it a little bit, and and I think I helped him out a little bit. So I'm more of a lover, man. I'm not going to get down and dirty with you on the parking lot ground. I'm not going to get on the cement with you, roll around with you, and wrestle with you, because I don't know what would happen. I don't know what would spark. I don't know what type of beast would come out of me. And I don't know if it would turn from wrestling into something else. I just don't want to find out what it would be. And that's what I told him. I said, it's like, we can't get down there because I don't know what's going to happen. And he was like, oh, okay. So I was real with him. I was like, I just don't know. So anyway, though, just to sum that all up, I don't know why I even brought that up, but to sum it all up, I guess I'm just a lover, man. And it's like when someone's got out the weapons, dude, when someone whips out the weapon, I'm going to whip out the heart, I'm going to whip out the love, pull that Selena Gomez on you, kill him with kindness, kill him with love, right? But not even kill him, because I don't even want to kill him. I want to help him. But that's what I feel like, I don't know, man, and maybe, girls do like a little bit of sensitivity, but they don't like too much. See, and that's a problem with, sometimes with a lot of girls that I realize, like, I want a sensitive man, but then they get a sensitive man, it's like, oh, he's too much of a bitch. What the fuck do you want? You know what I'm saying? It's like do we need to measure out how much bitch I have in me? Do I need to measure out how much, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are we gonna create a concoction out of this? Like, to me, it's like, it's like, what do you want from me? And again, I can't just be labeling everybody this way, but that's kind of how I be feeling sometimes. It's just like, you say you want this, but then you don't want that, and I'm too much, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But whatever, either way, that's just how I've been feeling. I'm being real with that. So, anyway. That was kind of a depressing episode, and I'm sorry, y'all. I've just been in my feels, I think, these last couple of days. So I was like, you know what, man? I guess I'll just get on here and just kind of see what comes out. And I kind of was depressing. I'm so sorry about them, and I apologize for that. If I feel like I need to give you guys a refund for that with your time. If I could give you 16 minutes back, I would. But I don't know. Maybe you took something out of it. I don't know. But I think I'm going to end it right there, y'all. Thank you for tuning into this Tuesday. I will see you guys on Saturday. And yeah. So hope you have a good one. I love you, and God bless you. Bye-bye.